right, and we are back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back.
We are full of Cheez-Its and ready to rock.
It's important.
Our sponsor? What if Cheez-It sponsored us? I'm not going to say that.
You work for Cheez-Its. Shout us out.
Wait,
the hot and spicy kind.
Is it the other way around? We shout them out?
No, but they have to get us like in contact.
Wow.
So if you think we're getting this
that's
on
how
our
this
own,
thing...
Well, at this rate, that will never happen. So, moving on.
I don't know. We're killing it in the viewers right now.
Can you drop Cheez-It Easter eggs in game now?
Oh, God, yeah. We'll do it. The hot and spicy goblin attacks.
I can just hear viewers being like, I thought they were playing D&D. Like, what that is.
Yeah.
Bye. Boy, bye.
Nerds.
Bye, Felicia.
All right. So, we're bringing it back in. Sai is climbing ahead to...
We are struggling. Oh, I forgot to check what my kit has.
So,
Sai.
So your climbing speed is your movement speed because of your whatever thing.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Cool. You don't need to do any... Give me a dexterity check because it's not the easiest to climb.
Dexterity saving throw or dexterity check?
Check.
Just double checking.
So you're not saving against anything.
That's a 19.
Okay. Yeah, you can make it up
Which pack do you have?
pretty well.
Okay.
Wow.
Pack?
Yeah, like
30 feet per minute climbing?
Dungeoneer.
Or per round, per 6 seconds. That's,
yeah.
Damn.
I don't have any other.
Can you
You
dash?
get a pack with your...
That seems...
Cleric, I think it's either...
I can look up the wording if you want. If I can, I'm going to be doing that.
Might be explorers.
You would have
As long
picked
as the
one of the
handholds
two.
are better.
They always give you a
I'd probably have to take a harder test for that, and I probably wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep on
let's,
climbing.
let's just do the 30 feet. So yeah, all right, you're able to, you're going to chase after that one individual.
We both have rope and I have pittance.
So 5 rounds, so 30 seconds, I would be up to 150 feet.
Okay.
I don't know how fast they would go.
So we both have rope and I have 10 pittance. So I'm going to like try and use that to help us give us a little
Don't
bit.
give Valtrar any rope.
Won't that save me then?
Emotions to you.
To me? I don't...
He grabs like the rope and like you...
Oh. Okay.
Are we Andre the Giant do this?
Heck yeah, we are.
I don't know. I don't know if he wants us to climb or if he wants to take the rope. We all climb together? You take the rope.
He like kind of like puts it like goes like this.
You want me... I'm not hanging you. I like you.
I'm gonna cast messaging. I don't know if you could respond like in common like this. Can you just respond?
It's actually really, I think
He should be able to
It's
do
a really
message.
good question. Yeah, I think he can.
Yeah.
It just says no longer, climbing no longer costs extra movement, so I don't think I can dash in addition.
Okay.
It's just normal climb.
He'll respond to you. He'll say, tie the rope around me and then climb on your own.
Tie the rope around him and then we climb on by ourselves.
Oh, okay. So I'll tie it. Do you want me to do a survival or dex or something?
Yeah, you can do a survival check just to make sure you get something that's not horrible.
Yeah,
does
they're not
this
using
count
the
as
rope.
being in the mountains? For the survival?
We're on the mountain.
It's
Sure,
either a 15
Emma.
or an 18, whichever one you want to give me.
We can do an 18.
Okay.
You got it.
You know what, when you one-shotted Valtrar, I was like, I could play a ranger. Then right when you said that, I'm like, I'm good. I don't want to ask that every time I do something.
Well, because it's supposed to be for, like, tracking and
Right.
perception and that sort of thing. Like, I'm being a little
Or time.
silly.
Yeah. You being silly?
What? So then I will go ahead of Valtrar and I'll set pittance and have, like, just grab them as you come up or whatever.
Okay. So he'll just like go like ahead of you or like on like between you guys and just like and just be climbing
Is
up.
he still in a bear form?
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
He's a swole bear.
He's swole AF bear.
Okay, good. I was like, if he rolled a 1, that actually would just like tear both of you down with him. Like, oh,
Plum, plum.
all right. Okay, so you're So
Do
you
we
guys,
need to roll anything, or we...
yeah, give me strength checks. Just
There it
in general.
is.
There it is.
Strength or athletics?
You do athletics.
Okay, cool. Because I actually do have athletics.
Yeah, you can do that.
Don't matter to me.
Well, it doesn't matter either way. It's a 5.
Oh, 10.
Oh, you're acrobat.
God. All right, so you're
No,
able
I
to
have
make it up like
proficiency in
slowly, very slowly but
It's a
surely.
As expected. Actually,
just-
that's surprising.
Like, it's quite slow. Like Ildren's like just like looking as he's just like waiting, and it's just hanging from the rope. And he's just like
On your phone.
like you're like every time you move up is like when he moves, you're like yeah.
I think I'm getting pretty good at this. Not as good as Sign. I'm just like.
No, but the best part is that I was climbing above Valchar on
So
the
if you
rope,
fall-
so he's stuck behind me.
It's all my strength training with Wick. All the
I would
push-ups.
laugh so hard if you fell. Imagine me having to give that report to Wick and be like, where's Valchar? Valchar died. Oh my god. Did Anna do it? Yeah. Yeah, she did. She's dead too.
Had to put her
It's
down.
just you and I.
Ildren fell and took them both with him.
This is going really well, everybody.
Woo.
Can you imagine having to say that to the front line? Be like, all right, we made it. What'd you do? Nothing. Why didn't you do anything? I was
Everyone
alone.
fell off
Everyone
a
else
mountain.
died.
Everyone fell down a mountain.
Oh. Well, I was going to give you the sweet sword, but since you didn't do anything, you're like, damn.
All right, so you get to where the figure was, but the figure's already made it about another 90 feet, so he's about 60 feet away from the end.
Okay. Now I'm keep climbing.
You continue going. So by the time you get to what you can see is the top, you're probably about 30 feet away, and the figure's climbing over the top and disappearing out of sight.
As they're climbing, how far away would I be?
About 30 feet.
I'd be like, wait. That's how loud I'm going to say it. Like
Okay.
above a whisper, but I would expect that somebody 30 feet away would be able to hear something at least.
Right.
Nothing?
Nothing.
I'm
Actually, hold on. I forget. You're an elf, right? You see the head peek over. He goes, "Go away! It's dangerous." And then he goes.
And then he sees
No.
the gigantic bear below you and is like, "Whoa!"
And the teeth are struggling.
and
And
a
the
half
half-elf
elf
just kept going.
just like,
Miming.
It's dangerous. See? Oh, God. Yeah. So no time to respond or anything?
You can say something. if
As,
you want.
like, starts to pull back, be like, that's why we're here.
He looks back over.
I'm still climbing as we do.
Okay. All right. He just waits then.
Okay.
Waits at the top.
So after I'm going to climb and then hop over the top.
Okay.
Whew. A little bit of a workout. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to find out information. I'm looking around.
Well, that's what we're all doing. All of us, including the bear. We were sent here from Farhaven was the name of the town, right?
Fallstride?
Fallstride? Yeah. We were sent here from Fallstride, from HQ.
I work on my own. I don't want to get killed because of just a disaster.
Hot mess.
I totally understand. I don't either, and you can bail at any time. But we figured we'd come find you in case you knew anything that we didn't, or we knew anything that you didn't. Like we're sharing the information.
I don't trust those
Those.
people. Them.
You know the
Keep
bear
emotions down.
is Ildren, one of the head of the HQ.
well, the half-human.
Yeah.
And Wick's not even here to write it down.
And
I'll keep track.
and the tiefling. I don't want to risk anything. My mission is too important.
I mean, I totally understand, but if the fact that we're working with HQ and we're not elves should lend some credence to our cause.
That's fine. I'm not letting you get me killed.
All right, bye then.
Bye, Felicia.
Then he's gonna like continue to track off. So as you're working your way up, you have like a little ledge that you can kind of go on, but it's still a little bit more track up to the base of the wall, and then the wall extends up, which would be basically unclimbable, unless you have some sort of other thing, and then the parapet's going around.
Okay.
And he's just gonna continue to the side.
Yeah.
And start heading that way.
Okay. I'll just stand on the ledge and wait for everyone else to get here.
Alright, let's see how it does. Okay, cool. 19. Yeah, he does. He's able to continue. If you guys want to give your strength checks again, just for self-respect reasons.
14.
Or lack thereof. Yeah.
We can't both roll decently.
No, it's natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow. Okay, so you.
That was my smug look. Just,
Okay.
So you rolled an 18.
I didn't know if it was I didn't know if it was like a damn you or like, oh yeah.
No, if I roll a natural 1, it's usually. Oh.
I'm dead again.
So Valchar actually gets to have a little slack in the line, a little bit of slack, just climbing up.
And I got a 14. So.
Yeah, you're able to climb along and not
you're
get
not
like,
a
oh, I
hindrance
remember
anymore.
how climbing
You're
works.
like, oh right, the actual.
I grew up in the mountains, right?
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
Probably about like 3-4 minutes later,
No, that's fine.
the others just you see just this large hand, and like the claws dig almost into the stone, just pull up, and as he like pulls up, he just starts to shrink back down into his normal form.
Okay.
Oh god. He starts to untie the rope, and he looks a little bit like he expected more from you guys.
He unties the rope and then.
No, you guys are able to get up.
Yeah.
I get to the top. I go,
Man, I haven't done one of those climbs in a while.
oh.
And he just throws it on the
Yeah,
floor.
me neither.
I'll coil it up.
Reel in a fishing line? Water traps?
Oh my god. No! Coiling! Coiling a rope. You have it in one hand and then you coil it around until you get almost to the end and then you...
That's fake news.
Literally used to sail. No, I know this. I've coiled a lot of lines.
Nope. Nah.
Well, where to now?
So what happened with the dude?
Well, I met up with him and he kept saying, I'm not going to let anybody get me killed. I don't trust those two. Blah, 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 blah. And
Sounds like the elves I've had experience
saying,
with.
After saying that you two were obviously with HQ, and if we're not all elves, then that must mean something. They go, I'm not going to let you get me killed. And then I said, okay, bye. And they left, and they went that way.
Sounds like the hospitality I'm familiar with.
So we have a couple options. We can go a different way, and maybe he will set off some alarms and raise the alarm and draw some people away from us, or we can follow, and if they get in trouble, we can help them.
Who's he working for?
I have no idea. He said, I'm not going to let you ruin my mission, and I only work alone. Heard that over and over again.
So he's.
I'll describe him to Ildren and see if Ildren recognizes him. Kind of give him a general idea.
I don't know. That sounds like a few.
Yeah.
We have a lot of scouts.
A lot of them that only work alone, though.
I mean, that's one of the best ways to get information is least likely to get caught.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Gotta take what we can get these days.
yeah.
He might have been the information of how we have this map. He pulls up the map and is looking at it a little bit.
That's a good possibility.
We'll pop up the map for the people watching if they haven't seen from the first section.
Whip crack goes the whip.
Okay, so on this map, where...
So you guys would be like in this the southeastern corner, like that little like tower thing right at the southeast.
Okay.
You guys would be right around there.
Okay. So that's at the bottom right for those watching. You can't actually see anything right now.
Pointing with the cursor on the screen that doesn't have a cursor on it.
It doesn't have a cursor.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to describe. It's southeastern
Yeah,
most point.
okay.
Yeah.
More east and south.
So can we see anything from where we are, like in
We'll have that again.
the camp?
No, you could see like more rock and then the large walls that extend up.
So the walls extend past the rock.
Right.
Well,
I mean,
that's not quite how I imagined it.
using this ledge would be very beneficial though, because patrols aren't going to use this ledge probably.
I wouldn't.
Probably hear them before we see them.
I wouldn't put my money on that. I would assume that this is an advantageous place to infiltrate.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't want to sleep here.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know what you mean. All right, well, what do we think? Do we want to follow the other elf, or do we want to go an opposite way and hope that
Which
he
way did the
gets
elf go?
that way? And I'll point. I'm pretty sure to the left as you look towards the.
Oh yeah, I said that was the south, so it'd be towards the east,
Okay.
which would be if you're looking at the map, I just put up like northeast-ish.
Okay,
Okay.
so sort of around
Mhm.
along
Yeah.
the mountain.
So to our right, as we're looking at the wall,
Well,
the man.
I mean, it seems like it would make sense to go along there and see if we can spot any entrances or weak points or strong points or whatever.
I definitely would like to stay a ways back, because if this elf doesn't want to be followed and doesn't want to be killed by our actions, I say we respect that. So I say we kind of take our time going. How he got this far in a dead sprint in his entirety yet, I don't know, but
And then climbing the whole thing.
he wasn't climbing as fast as I was, but still pretty quick. So seems to know where he was going at least. So
Agreed.
might be worth following, but maybe at a distance. I'm assuming at this point it's been, like you said, 4 or 5 minutes. So
Yeah.
maybe wait another minute and then get going.
Okay.
Or maybe just walk pretty slow as we go. Take our time.
Well, we got to stealth anyway, so.
All right. Well, say we get going then. If we're gonna stealth.
Okay, let's roll some stealth checks then.
I'm a little nervous about rolling this because I just rolled an at 20. It's weighted. I swear it's weighted.
What did you get?
Another nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Don't question it.
Do we have pass without a trace?
We do not.
We would have cast it 30 minutes before we got here. So
But
however
then
long
it was the fight, and then that we went diagonal versus straight, and then the climb.
I mean, the climb, like you said, was they would only be like 4 to 5 minutes behind me. So that wouldn't
Do we
take
still have...
too long.
Basically, it's like, do we still have like 10 minutes left or something?
we won't have much if we do.
Because we had 20 minutes after the fight.
Yeah, you guys would have about 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay.
That makes us a lot better.
So it's a 27 for me, then.
28. You spent a lot of those today.
35.
So Ildren is by far the loudest of all of you.
What does he get with a 2?
16.
Alright.
So, okay, so you guys are going to head east.
And I'll say, alright guys, we don't have much longer with this.
Do we
So,
want
you
to
know.
do we want to cast it again now, or do we want to wait till the end? I'd rather have as much time as possible, but I don't want to be staring at somebody when it goes out.
Before we get going, what are we trying to do here?
I would say we're trying to find information, and if possible, try to take out some of these maybe the main, like, I don't know, a school where they train for all these weird.
They want to
machines.
know what's coming next, so if we can find like an idea of what they're working on or what they're about to send out.
Yeah, no, I'm well aware of our mission. How are we getting that info? What are we doing here now? What are we trying to do?
Well, they said that the point number 1 was where all the new and updated technology goes. I don't know if I would know the word technology, but this is difficult. So I would say we go there, but if we go there, then that's that way. Yep. So where we're going. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I'm following you guys. I don't know anything about this area. We're trying to get in.
Yeah.
So what is going this way gonna do for us?
Stake out the wall, see if there's an easier place to get past it.
Okay.
The ideal is if we go in, we're not going in through the front gate.
Yeah.
Right. Trying to find any other way in.
Okay.
And how tall is it above the rock?
It's about 40 feet.
Okay, so it's significant.
Pretty tall. Yeah. Okay. So you guys start heading, circling around the cliff face and continuing on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And what you guys are looking for? A secret entrance, way up. What?
Weak point in the wall.
Yeah.
Anywhere it's lower, or anywhere that's being patrolled really heavily.
Okay.
Conversely, you know.
Okay. Just give me all strength checks. Just.
Strength.
Yeah, for your climbing and stuff.
Oh.
Like
okay.
you're gonna have to like be climbing.
I thought we were going along the ledge.
There it
still.
is.
There's a slight ledge, but
Like
it's
another
like
damn floor.
you're gonna have to do a lot of climbing as
I can't
well.
have-
You guys are going across like the cliff face. There'll be some climbing and some maneuvering.
I can't get 2 nat 20s and then not get a 1.
I got
so -1.
I got a 5.
14.
All to. Okay.
Man, I'm real tired from climbing back there.
Can you just not roll anything besides 20s and 1s? Seriously? Just 20s and 1s all
Not
day?
with this dice.
A 2 would have at least given you a 0.
That is correct. That is how math works.
I know, Matt.
Oh my god. Okay. So you guys are gonna be like
All our best laid
walking
plans.
as far as you can, and then you're gonna start to be climbing. What's the order that you guys would go?
Well, clearly I'd be going first since I'm going to be going the fastest, probably.
Yeah, I think probably the same order. You, Eldrin, me, you.
Yep.
Okay.
Especially with this roll.
Okay. So you guys get to the end of like the walking path and start to like climb your way through. Rather easy. What did you roll?
5.
A 5. Okay, Ildren. Wow, 5.
I rolled a 4, and I have
Higher
a
than
+1
you
to
expected, huh?
athletics.
Wait, was this athletics?
Crap.
That's what I've been rolling.
Or just
I said you can do strength or athletics for these. You're fine because you have the
It's the same
the ability. You're
yeah,
just not
I happen to
unless
have
it's
proficiency in
extraordinarily
athletics.
difficult. Like you can just kind of
Right.
do it.
I sort of bizarrely have proficiency in athletics because it comes with being a ranger.
Holy crap! Okay. So, wow. So Sai starts to boogie pretty easily. Ildren
What's that look like?
grabs and starts to actually kind of struggle, like pulling in his regular form. It seems a little bit difficult, but he's able to manage. Anna jumps up and starts to go, but then falls back and bumps into Valchar
Way to make my roll fail.
and sends Valchar going backwards.
Are we falling or are we...
There's no we. There's
Am
a
I
you.
falling?
You're starting to go backwards.
How far down is he from me?
Probably about 20 feet.
Can I,
Because he'd be the last one in line.
Yeah.
can I reach out a hand to grab him?
Give me a dex check at disadvantage because you're kind of like you didn't
Yeah,
have enough
I'm
to
kind of
climb,
a
and
hot
then you
mess
kind of
myself,
fell to
yeah.
bump into him.
Oh no, that's a 6.
How far am I falling?
Holy crap! Okay, so
Walls,
yeah,
man, you put we always fail at climbing things.
I showed you guys a map. You could have gone on to the wall.
If you had allowed us to parkour up the cliff face, we'd be fine.
I always fail
You'd
too.
be fine.
Until I was
You'd be
level
better.
It'd
3.
be better.
What?
Yeah, you're starting to go back off the wall, and you're gonna start falling back.
I'm just curious on how far up am I? How far up did I make it before I'm now falling?
You didn't even start to get to climbing.
Oh, so now I'm just.
Anna started to climb, didn't have enough strength, just kind of flopped, and then like bumped into you, and you were like getting ready to climb, and you're just starting to go backwards off the little thing, and it's
Yep.
like what I think it was 300 feet.
Oh, I'm falling off
Oh,
of that.
you're off the side
Yes.
of the cliff
I'm
face.
casting Featherfall.
Okay.
No. I didn't know if he was just falling off onto a little ledge,
Yeah.
or if he
No,
was
this
kinda
is
what I
like
falling.
this is all up the huge cliff face. Like the
Yeah.
tower is built up on the
From
edge.
where we were just standing.
You're right,
Yeah.
and like you guys have like a little like slit that you guys are kind of like walking on, and then like crawling.
How
and
were we walking? Could you show us?
just like walking
Okay,
on,
nice. Walking on, walking
like
on.
a Thriller dance
Broken
or
glass.
something, you know?
Yeah, that was like walking like
as,
an Egyptian.
as I
That
see
song.
or hear him, probably more than anything, just like like do one of those.
No.
I'm immediately like gonna try to see if I can like just throw a rope behind me and hold on to the other end and just kind of brace in case he grabs it. Just throwing the whole thing. I've got 150 feet of it.
All right, give me a just because I don't know a better roll than this. Give me an attack roll
Okay.
because you're trying to get to throw something at somebody else.
23.
Yeah, so you can throw it at Valchar.
Dex save, you think?
Well, I'm falling, but I'm not falling at enough rate to take damage. Is essentially the way
Okay.
that Featherfall works.
Give me a perception check. Let's see how observant you are of the rope coming at you.
That's highly middle. 13.
Okay,
Because it's highly middle.
because it was so accurate, it basically is gonna like come right and
Fall
like,
in your
almost
lap.
hit you.
You just like
Is
laugh
it 23? And you're able to climb and grab it, and then you just because you have slow fall, you're just like
So you're like, you're
Yeah, there's plenty of
all of a
slack.
sudden you're like,
and
You're still going down, but you're like. So I'm gonna turn around and see, and if I see him starting to take up some of that slack, I'm gonna try to climb the rest of the way up, like put the rope in my teeth if I have slack left, and then just like climb the rest of the way up and just kind of like have it go around like over the edge of the parapet or wherever I am, the edge of the wall, just so I can kind of brace and use that as leverage to try to hold him.
so you're gonna try and find a place to kind of like rest a little bit and get into like holding.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
like if this
It's
was the
set
parapet, I would be holding up down
Well,
here.
you're
so
not
it
gonna
goes
be
up
able
and
to.
over.
You're not gonna be able to get up the parapet.
Okay.
Like you're on the cliff face, and then like it's like rock wall that's like kind of scattered and rocks everywhere, and then the parapet is like solid like rock up to like built material
Okay.
up to the top.
Okay. Got it.
So you could find like a crevice to kind of like sneak your body into and
Yeah.
like brace to.
I would try to
hold.
find some way to kind of use
Sure.
leverage. to hold
Give
it.
me a strength check. Don't worry, it won't be very high.
except for it's a 1.
Can you?
This is what happens when you make us climb.
At least you're slow falling.
Yeah. It's like, no.
You're like running out of slack, and you're like, it's totally fine that he's got it by now. The rest of the rope falls. You're like,
I really just want to end the stream right now. Like this is the most pathetic thing. You have a person slow falling, and the rogue like getting ready, and just like going to grab the rope and like not
The rope's
grabbing,
gone.
and it's just like gone.
I'm just imagining you where you're like going super slow. You're like going like this, and then all of a sudden the rest of the rope just goes. Now he's holding on to the end, and the rest of it's all the way down there. And
The rope is pulling you down.
It's a Looney Tunes thing.
No, it's like Three Stooges.
I don't know how to DM this. This is too ridiculous. Okay, all right. Let's see what Ildren can do. Ildren. Oh my god.
I mean, Valchar's gonna have a chance to like actually try to make a clamor for it, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
What kind of check?
What to do when somebody dies?
Give me a strength check to see if you can grab the wall, because he gave you enough momentum to kind of like you like bump into the wall slowly. So
I didn't want to use my last level 2 slot, but
14?
Okay, you can grab the wall.
That's all it took, just so everyone's aware. A 14 was good enough.
I mean, like
The 14, it could have been a 1. You just grabbing the wall, okay?
for most of these, it was like an 8. Like it was
Not asking a lot.
not asking a lot.
That involves rolling a 10 for me.
And me.
And Jane.
Yeah,
negative 2.
if I'm
Anna?
using athletics, then it's a 9 that I have to roll a 7.
Okay, so you're bracing. The rope is gone. You bump into the wall very, very slowly and able to just kind of hold on. And Jane is just, or Enna is just, like, kind of feeling like you almost killed your friend. And Ildren is just, like, barely holding on. Like, just watching everything occur because he didn't have a very good roll.
And it's just like,
I just look up at Anna.
How you doing, Valchar?
Go.
So how far are we from, like, if we were to get up to the top of this cliff face, how far away would it be?
You guys are probably about 15 feet down from the top. Like, to
Except
where
for
the
Valchar, who's
parapet.
15 plus whatever you just saw.
Yeah.
How far did you just fall, actually?
Probably about another 15 feet.
Yeah.
Over
yeah.
the time to cast the spell and fall a little bit more.
You're not that far, okay.
Right. It's not like he
Panic as the rope goes
he was
by.
he was pretty. It seemed like he was prepared for a feather fall type of situation. It sounded like you had that already.
I'm climbing something. If I start falling, I'm casting Featherfall.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have fallen that much.
Okay.
Half of me wishes I was a mage so I can cast Featherfall in case I fail. The other half of me is like, I can just climb.
Yeah.
Um,
Accurate.
So there's that. I don't have the tools to save me when I F up real hard, but
By the way, only in D&D.
oh
You
yeah.
can't find
Oh,
this
yeah.
in any video game. Or
No way.
anything.
No way.
that just went so poorly. Alright, so...
I'm gonna keep going up now that I know he's safe. Just like I don't have any rope, there's nothing I can do. Up I go.
Safe. No, keep going.
Okay.
I will keep attempting to go. Well, I'll probably wait till Valchar gets up, just to make sure he's
Alright.
good. But...
Strength check. With advantage.
Oh.
Because you have your feather fall. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, you don't need
Just
a ton
please
of
God
force.
don't roll double natural ones.
So with advantage,
Yes.
good. Because disadvantage would have been bad. Advantage would have been great.
Okay.
You roll a
Natural
1 and a 20?
No, it's a 4. It was
4
a
and a
1.
20.
Okay.
So all of a sudden Valchar's like, huh, huh.
That adrenaline's going.
No, he's doing it one-handed, just like whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right.
Like, where was that a minute ago?
Anna, athletics, please.
It's feast or famine.
Okay, that's an 18.
Okay. You can crawl and not bash your companions out to almost certain death.
Again.
That's all we need. That's a win in our book.
As I start climbing past you.
Ildren will
I'm like, sorry,
I
Valchar.
don't have any rope left, so if Ildren falls, Ildren falls. I got nothing.
Ildren will natural 20, so he's
Of course.
just kind of like swinging like quite well now.
He's Tarzaning out over there.
All right, let's get you guys off of this.
Yes.
All right, so you guys are just kind of scaling alongside the wall, looking around, and so is there any? So it's just the parapet going all the way around. It seems pretty consistent so far. The more you guys travel.
Yeah.
So I have an option.
No. Okay, I have an option. Alright, go.
I don't have an
So
option.
Don't
will
fall.
somebody please listen to me?
Actually,
Thank you.
Listen.
Feather fall, we could throw you.
So I only have one level 2 spell slot left, and so that is something I can't cast Healing Spirit or Pass Without Trace if we need it later. So
Pass Without
that
Trace is gone now.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the 5 minutes that
yeah,
you guys
yeah,
had.
yeah. But I do also have something called Rope Trick, which with your climbing skill might work really well. So basically how this works is I touch a rope up to 60 feet, and it goes until it's all the way extended, and then there's an extra dimensional, like, space that you can hang out in, but also there's a rope that is just, like, solidly suspended in air and can hold up to 8 medium or smaller creatures in the space. So I assume the rope can also be done there. And you can see, okay, so the rope can be pulled into the space, making it disappear from view. You, like, attacks and spells can't cross the entrance, but you can look out of it. So if we wanted to get an aerial view, we would be just above where the parapets end. That also puts you in a dangerous spot while you're climbing. But it would be a way to get a view of the camp and what we're looking at, and not have to climb up a sheer wall.
Doing that for me is less dangerous than just normal climbing for you or Valchar.
Yeah, let's get off of this cliff face.
Yeah, maybe we should use that to climb up to the actual, like, man-made.
That's what I
parapet.
mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, let's do that, and then
So that then we can see we can see over the wall into the camp, and B, we can see what, like, patrol stuff, guards, that sort of thing.
So from where I'm holding on to now, can I look up and see any, like, hooks or anything that I'd be able to tie a rope to on the man-made parapet? Like, is there anything there that I'd be able to tie a rope to?
Tie a rope to being like you were there and could tie
Being like,
something.
I'm going to use rope trick and get up to that point and then tie a rope.
Being that you've seen Ended Spell before, you know you don't need to do anything like that. The spell goes up on its own and it's
And it
just
lasts
there.
for an hour.
Okay.
So you don't need to
lasts
tie
for
it to
an hour.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
It lasts for a while, which means that there's also a little pocket dimension there for an hour.
So that's your level 2. That's a level 2, though?
Yeah. That's my last
So
one.
at this point, while you guys are kind of chatting, you hear just a super loud noise echo from above, and you just hear it echoing throughout, and it like actually makes kind of the wall shake. It's so incredibly loud.
And Belcher immediately falls off.
Okay, I'll grab this one.
Yep, waiting.
So the actual rate of falling is 60 feet per round.
Really? With slow fall?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's not
6
bad.
seconds. That's 10 feet a second.
Yeah, 10 feet a second. That's a lot less than normal.
Yeah, it's not what I would consider a slow fall, but
You're
Well,
thinking
it's
you're thinking like
Featherfall.
feather fall
Yeah.
from WoW.
right.
And it just says if the creature lands before the spell ends, which is a minute, it takes no fall damage.
Gotcha. So you're not like floating up, but you're still climbing up. Just
Yeah, but
it's still difficult. Okay.
Yep.
Right. What was that?
Did that sound like a dragon to me? Given that is one of my favorite enemies.
and we also all encountered one.
Right, but I have...
Did it sound like a dragon? The answer will be no.
Okay.
The answer will be sort of.
Okay,
Yes and no.
how so?
You're not sure.
It sounds a bit like a dragon, but not exactly.
Sounds dragon light or dragon heavy, depending on.
Right.
Okay.
Does sound like a giant.
Yeah, if
That's
it's
your other
dragons or
one.
giants, I got this on lock.
Nothing like a giant. Like I
Yeah.
mean, it's like it triggered your like dragon, but then it was like, wait, that's not a dragon.
Okay. Well, that was similar to a dragon, but it's not.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
Stay here for a second. I'm gonna I'm gonna keep climbing up until I'm like above the main level of the castle wall.
You can't.
There's no rock above the castle wall.
Like it's the rock. You can climb up the rock, but then once it's like pretty smooth all the way up to the top, the parapet.
So would we have run into this other elf at some point then, if we're going in the same direction?
No, he just kept. He went that way, and you haven't seen him since. You guys kind of like started to go, and then like haven't made very much distance to the side yet.
Okay.
So there's no like flat ledge at the top.
I mean, no. It's built into. So give me if you're going up there, give me an investigation.
Am I going up there, or is it just you?
Whoever is.
I'm
Can I go
definitely
up to the
going
top?
up there.
Okay.
If
Yeah, I
possible. I'm still climbing up. Perception or
Investigation.
That was a 16. 21.
So it looks like really almost like super smooth, which seems very out of place for this type of construction from what you've
Right.
seen. Like even like well designed city walls,
Like
like
they meant for
Ildren.
this not to be climbed.
Like this might have been created by magical means almost, where it's super smooth like all the way up,
Okay.
and it's just like you're not gonna be able to like get any
Right.
holds.
So my thought was, and tell me if this is wrong, which I'm assuming it is at this point, but it's like, what's the battle at the end of the second Lord of the Rings movie?
Helm's Deep.
Helm's Deep.
Helm's Deep.
I was thinking like Helm's Deep, where like it goes into the mountain, but the mountain still goes above it. So I'm trying to get above.
No,
where
this
that
is like a cliff face.
Okay.
That at the top of the cliff is where this is built.
Is
So
where
like
this starts.
the cliff goes here, this is the top, and then it goes up from there. So like you can have like a little purchase like on top of like
Yeah.
but like it's uncomfortable and hard to kind of stand there.
Okay.
Got it.
Well, I mean, from the sounds of that, it sounds like rope trick is going to be our only way to get up there. I can't think of another way. I can't climb it. So, unless
that makes
you do
noise.
anything.
All right. Well, I guess I have to go up to the top then. So I'll climb up.
Okay.
To the top.
So you're gonna
I'll
use
climb with you. As far as
use
we
the
can
rope
climb.
trick. You just use the one that is hanging over Valchar.
So I have my own rope.
Okay.
I have. Do we want how
We
much?
want that back, by the way.
How much?
Need that.
Do
The
you
fast
want?
thing.
Do you want 50 or 60 feet? What do you want? Because I have 50 feet. It can go up to 60.
50 feet should be fine. 50 feet would get us above the...
Hopefully I'm not screwing myself. I think I said it was 30 feet up.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
Okay.
so 50 feet is fine.
Okay.
I just want to get up there and see what made that noise.
Okay. So I'll
And
cast
then possibly hop
rope
over.
trip so that he can get up to the top of the wall.
okay.
So the rope is now, it goes up to 50 feet. There's a little pocket there for him to hang out if he wants. And it's just like chilling there. If there's like, I don't know if this is the kind of wall that has like wall, and then tall thing.
Yeah. It has multiple towers.
Yeah,
On,
so if-
in between.
Yeah, so I'll try and like, I don't want this rope to be super obvious because it's taller than the wall.
Yeah. I'll go up there and then I'll start reeling it in.
Yeah, I'll try and hide it behind a tower or something.
Okay, so you guys are gonna stay basically kind of where you guys originally went up, like was right near the tower. So you're gonna kind of go there and then up the tower, and so you can use the tower to kind of conceal where you're putting it.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
So
So, you guys kind of move your way back to where you started. You
Yeah.
started going this way, but then you're gonna go back and up.
Sure.
Okay, so you do that, and then you climb up it.
I'm gonna climb up it and then I'm gonna take the rope with me, assuming there's nobody at the bottom, nobody holding on to the bottom of it when I get to the top. So I'm gonna be in that pocket and looking out and trying to see what is out there.
Well, with the if you're using the tower to block, you're not gonna be able to see in very well.
If we use the tower to block, will there be a place for me to grab onto up there?
Grab onto the tower.
Yeah.
Is there a ledge or something?
This is our way to get up there. So if there's no way to do that, we're gonna do something different.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I mean, from the so your idea is to make it onto the parapet after you just want a little bit of a vision.
Yes.
So I'd say you kind of like near the side of it, you put it up so you
Sure,
could
yeah.
like jump from the pocket dimension and like land on the parapet if you want. So you could put it up like that.
Okay.
That would work.
And then hopefully while you're in the pocket dimension, it's like a 3x5 window or whatever. You could at least see like, is there a guard there?
Right.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
So now that I'm in the pocket, I'm going to...
Okay, so you're casting it from where you are.
Yeah.
Going up to be probably like 10 feet above where the parapet is.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. And then you're climbing up, and then what are you guys... Ildren's going to start climbing up as well, unless he's told not to.
I was under the impression that we are going to wait on the outside until we either get an all clear or something along those lines.
Sai comes running.
Okay, so Sai goes up, and then Ildren's following him. If someone wants to say something,
Ildren, maybe wait for just a sec. Let Sai scope it out.
Okay.
This stays up for an hour, so if
Alright,
we want it.
he'll wait then, if you're asking him to.
When I see him drop the rope, I'm gonna pull all the rope up so it can't be seen.
Can he do that? He can do
It
that?
says
Yeah,
specifically
you
in the
can
spell
pull it
when you
up
read
and then
it.
you can put it back like it's enchanted to be where you need it to be, basically.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
But I'm asking, can he do that because it's your spell?
It just says the rope can be pulled into the space.
Okay, cool. All right, so he'll go back on the wall. He has a natural 20. It's fine. All right, so then you pull up the rope. Okay, so what are you looking at?
Now I'm gonna look out and see if there's any guards on the tower.
Okay. You don't see any guards on it. Give me perception.
17.
Okay. You don't see any guards.
Do I see like a stairwell or anything down, like a way to get down from the top of the tower?
Not from here.
No. I'm going to quietly make the jump over onto the tower.
Okay.
You said it was within jumping range of the tower, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that.
Give me acrobatics, athletics, dexterity, whatever you want.
And just so you know, I jump my dexterity bonus in feet extra, so I jump 3 extra feet than I normally would. Mm-hmm. So whatever this roll is. So that's a 12 with if it's a dexterity save, it's 18. Otherwise, it's 15.
Not a save
for a check.
I'll tell you when it's a save.
Yeah, so it's a 15 for a check, or if it's acrobatics, it's an 18.
18. Yeah. Easily made.
Okay.
You land on the parapet wall.
Now I'm going to look around and see if there's a way to get down from the parapet, from the tower. Is there an elevator or a stairwell like on the inside down, or a ladder?
You want to start going into the tower and start investigating and looking around?
Assuming I see no guards there.
Wait a second. Did you put the rope back down at all? Because it is invisible.
He didn't.
I don't think he knew that. So it isn't the entrance to the pocket dimension is invisible. Okay. So once you are no longer in it, you will not be able to see it.
I didn't think of that. How do you want to play it? It's totally up to you, man.
Honestly,
it's up to what Sai. I don't know.
Just because this is a relatively new spell.
That's why I was like. That's why I was saying like. Are you sure? So I don't think you've actually been in the pocket dimension for the rope. Before, so it's literally up to you.
If you're going to give me the option, I'm going to say yes, because I don't want to be stuck up there. So
it's what Sai would have done.
So like climbing up, you would see that you would not be able to see when you are climbing up.
And you said earlier that because I've seen this trick before, that I would know that I wouldn't need to do that. If I've seen this trick before, I would know that it's not.
I don't think you've ever, from what I remember, I don't think you've ever been in the pocket dimension.
You haven't been in it, but you've seen Anna climb up and like you can't see anything.
Yeah, so if I saw Anna climb up and disappear, then I wouldn't have pulled the rope in before jumping. I would have maybe pulled the rope in, or like saw that I can't see enough, and then like let it back down.
Okay. If that's what you would have done, you would have let it back down. Then sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the rope will be out when I jump in.
Everybody gets one.
I'll use that one for each new spell. So yeah, I'm gonna jump onto the tower, the top of the tower, and I'm gonna look and double check that there's no guards that I couldn't see before.
Yep. You don't see anybody at the moment.
Okay. And then I'm going to look and see if from where I am now, if I can see a way, see if I can find a way down on the interior of the tower.
Yeah, it seems to be a spiral staircase.
Going down. Okay. So I'm gonna, now that I've seen that, I'm gonna jump back onto the rope. I don't know how long of a jump it is, but I'm gonna jump back and grab the rope.
Give me an acrobatics, just.
Okay. That is a 12.
Yep.
So you don't think we have to burn another feather fall?
I'm really tempted just dice. To like let it happen, but it's like I can't. Like you have to. Do something.
Yeah. So from the window, can I see anything out into the?
So you jumped onto the rope. Are you climbing back?
Yeah, I'm climbing back up into the pocket.
Okay.
I'm gonna look out the window into the to see what I can see.
Towards the Buckpert's interior.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can see what made all that noise, or see how many guards there are, or that's. I'm mostly looking for threats.
Right. The view of what made the noise is obstructed.
Okay.
From the tower.
Yeah.
You can see in front of you. You can see part of the arena structure that you saw on the map.
Okay.
Far like in the distance on the other
practice
side.
Arena or whatever that was.
Yeah, and then you see a few like large buildings in the interior in that unknown area.
Okay.
And then you see the parapet going down another tower, parapet going down another tower, all the way around until where it goes past the arena and then goes out of the view.
Okay. So since there's no guards up here, I'm going to keep an eye out and make sure that there's no guards. I'm going to reach a hand down below the pocket and then just kind of give the come on symbol.
Okay. Natural 20. Iltrin will see that and start to climb up. And then the pocket dimension.
All right, up we go.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, roll it. Are you?
It's not a 1.
Oh my God.
It's a 0.
Dude.
I wanted to call that cocked, but it wasn't. It really wasn't.
I just don't know what to do with you anymore. Like, do you want Valchar to die? Is that what this is?
These dice do.
Holy crap. So Valchar like jumps out to the rope, and you just see him like phantom grab the rope.
Oh my God.
I don't know what to do with the 0.
Do you need me to roll too, just to continue the absurdity?
I mean, you're just saying they're watching because Valchar went ahead of you. He rolled next, so you have the opportunity to do something in the next.
I mean, I will try to grab him. Like, I'm not gonna. Yeah, like I'm gonna try and do something.
Go for it.
What am I rolling here? Is this like
high
acrobatics or athletics?
Okay, acrobatics.
You're trying to roll not a 1.
24.
I wasn't gonna say that before you rolled.
Oh my God. Okay, 24. You're able to reach, grab Valchar, and because acrobatics and he has featherfall. So it's a lot easier than if he wasn't. You're able to kind of guide him back to the rope. No.
Then we gotta burn another feather fall.
No, it hasn't been. Oh, has it been a minute?
Since I fell the first time?
Yes, it's been a minute. So when you... Because he was looking around.
Well, would you have cast it like that quickly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can buy that. I think he's like ready to cast it if he...
As soon as I
clearly he should be.
As soon as I have
this is the
no
correct decision.
purchase on something, I'm like, nope, gone.
Remember how we felt like we were getting a lot done during the first half of this session?
No, that's too far long ago. I do not remember.
There's too many falls.
I literally just don't know what to do.
Too much cliff.
I'm trying not to have to make you guys roll. Okay,
right.
but because he has a slow fall, 24, you're able to like dexterously move around, grab. Now, give me an acrobatics or athletics to grab the rope with Enna kind of grabbing you and helping coast you to the rope again.
Yeah, +2.
I swear to God, you're just going to die then.
No, 16.
Okay, you're able to grab onto the rope and start to work your way up. Ildren just clueless of the whole thing, just climbing his way up.
Ildren will never know.
Alright, my turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Athletics. That's an 8?
I saw the 7. I thought it was a 1.
I know, I did too. I was like, no.
And that would be another feather fall.
Literally, because it's your spell, it's climbing up a rope. It's not that difficult. You've done this before.
Yeah.
Once or twice.
Yeah.
I think 8 was literally the DC. If you had a 7, no, but 8, yeah, you can make it up. For them, it would have been at least a 10, but...
Alright. Up I go.
Alright, you all make
sort
it into the pocket
slowly,
dimension.
but I eventually get up there.
Thank Jesus.
Put a cliff in front of
Well,
me.
all your spells are gone.
Yeah, I
No,
mean, I
just
don't have any level 2s.
Most of my first level.
No more healing spirit passes without a trace or rope trick. Like, those are done. And we've got an hour on rope trick. That's our escape route.
Alright,
Or
so
another feather fall.
everyone is in the pocket dimension right now.
How long does this thing last?
An hour.
So another 58 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
How long's a slow rest or a short rest?
An hour.
An hour. No. Not gonna be able to.
No, I wouldn't either.
What'd you see out there?
Not a whole lot based on the tower being there, but
Well, I mean, you can look out.
yeah,
you're at the same spot.
yeah, you can see
You can
there's-
see
I
the
see the
same.
couple-
Well,
buildings
because I
there.
saw him jump over onto it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all I was looking for from the top of the tower was, is there a way down from the top of the tower?
Verdict?
Yes, there is. There's a spiral staircase. One spiral staircase.
Did you see any more buildings to fill in that blank spot on the map?
I saw a couple buildings inside that blank area, but like I said, a lot of that was taken up by the tower.
What I described, you guys can all see from here. That's when he looked out, was from this spot.
Okay, yeah.
So all that stuff you guys see at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to take the map that we're given, and I'm going to crudely draw in any of the new things that...
Right. Ilgen will hand it over to you. And
Anna suddenly remembers that she has Wick's journal and draws some of the camp.
She's gonna
Really
get it back and be
badly,
like, I
really
can't wait
badly.
to see what you wrote in there. There were towers.
Really big cliff.
Cliff almost TPK. I mean, what's TPK?
I just said Wick will never know about this.
I look at Sai and I'm like, so should we case the joint a little more?
I think we should definitely case the joint a little more. I would recommend either waiting here for maybe another 20 minutes or so and see if any guards come up to the top of the tower. Would, make us know about any patrols that would come up there.
Gives us a chance to observe things that are going on as opposed
Exactly.
to going...
Do you want to haul the rope up, by the way?
Yeah, sure.
Just to make sure.
And then,
I was very close to jumping out without letting the rope back down, and that would have been a very bad waste of a spell.
I know, I saw you peek out and be like, no.
Take backsies.
Luck.
Luck.
I should have charged you a luck.
I feel like that actually would have been a really fair, use of that.
But it's in the past, so we can't.
Alright, 2 luck. I'm just kidding.
Can I give you daggers instead? We have 4 of those.
So, yeah.
So I say we wait here and see if we can get any information about patrols coming up to this specific tower, or maybe along the pathways on either side of it, or
Sure.
the sides that we can see. I'm assuming.
Sure.
Can we see both, or can we see both walkways to the next towers, or?
Well, you can see the one side, and then you're basically really close to the tower because you can just kind of jump out and,
Right.
and land pretty easily, and then it's the tower.
Yeah. Okay. So we can keep an eye out for any patrols that are along the top of the castle here.
Alright.
Either the tower or the walkway in between the towers. So I say we do that.
Okay, so what are you doing?
We're hanging out for 15 or 20 minutes,
We're
what we see.
Okay, cool.
Keeping an eye for flying dragons or anything that might be
Hear,
very, very obvious
see.
like that. Also, trying to check for patrols. See if we see any patrols kind of going along where we just were, like along the top of the walkway where we just were,
Mhm.
and then the top of the tower, and any other walkways and towers we can see.
Okay. So you see throughout the time you see a few like figures walking between those big buildings and going out of sight.
Yeah.
About 5 minutes in, you see a group of 4 goblins walk from the tower, start going to the other tower. So you see them patrolling on the edge. Another 10 minutes go and rather uneventful.
Okay. Nobody comes to the top of the tower that we're next to, though?
You guys aren't at the top of the tower.
Okay.
The tower extends higher than where like the tower is up, the parapet is here, and you guys are right here.
Okay, so we can jump to the tower,
down.
But...
Well, you can jump down to the parapet.
Okay.
And it would be a pretty darn big fall if you went all the way up. Like your rope could have gone all the way up to the top of the tower if that's where you wanted, but I thought you wanted to go to the parapet, so it was about 40 feet. You could have gone another 10 feet if you wanted to do that.
Yeah. Okay. After we see the goblins, pack of 4 goblins go from the tower that we are next to.
Yep.
To
the one that's like traveling down to your, if you're looking at the camp, to the right.
Okay. Do you think now's a good time to go, since they just left there?
Sure.
I think it's a better time than any. Watching them patrol leave. If we wait long enough, we're going to see them come back.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right.
Stay on your guard.
Let's go one at a time.
And I will be sure to drop the rope back down.
Are we all going?
I think we'll go one at a time, or 2 at a time if you just want to go now.
Oh, so we're all leaving.
Pretty soon, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go first.
Okay.
And I'll jump down to the walkway.
Sure. Give me acrobatics or athletics, whichever one. Yeah.
27, 25.
Easy.
So yeah, jump down, and then immediately look to my left, look to my right, and then call everyone else down, and I'll start walking into the tower.
Okay. Through
the door. I'm gonna peek through first, stealthing. I'm gonna stealth, and then I'm gonna
give me a stealth check.
Gonna do it. So that's a 19.
Okay. Ildren, I guess we'll go next. Go in the.
If nobody else volunteers.
So inevitably, Valtr just trips and falls out.
Of course.
Oh wait, he doesn't get advantage for that, but he'll make it over, and then he'll get advantage for stealth.
I'll go next.
Okay. Yeah, he'll get a 28.
Athletics. That's a 20, dirty 20.
24. Okay, yeah, easy.
You want to use... Oh, you said acrobatics? Or do you say athletics?
Acrobatics.
Either one.
I am not a fit person. 7. Sorry. 7.
Even with acrobatics?
Yeah.
Luckily, it was literally a 5. So it's like, you're gonna you can fall, almost fall out and make it. It's so close to the wall. So.
Well, at least we're walking around again. No more jumps or anything.
Well.
Please.
You are all firmly on the parapet. Ildren went into stealthing as the wolf again.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm also stealthing.
Stealthing time.
I will pass without trace.
Oh, alright.
Oh, then that turns his 24 or 24 into 34.
And I'll change my 19 into a 29. I suppose it's a 19 when I land, so if anything would come by at that point, that'd be a good time to make.
Do you want to just kill me now?
Another one?
Do you want a D20 now?
Holy
I got 3
crap.
more.
None of them are working though.
Your rolls are
Here, use my old one that sucked. Worst case scenario, it's the exact same.
That was in the 16 when I just dropped it.
Good start.
25 for me.
Okay.
The look on your face.
Right.
We're never bringing
Now that I'm peeking
Valtr on
through
an
the door while they're still
espionage
jumping
mission
down.
ever again.
Do I see anybody in there?
Don't do it with
You don't see
climbing.
anybody in the tower.
Nobody in the tower?
Right.
And I see the stairwell up to the top
Yeah.
of the tower.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start climbing the stairwell.
Okay.
This is yours.
All right. Was anybody looking the other direction for things, or just kind of focused on buckbirds?
I said when I dropped down that I looked left and right.
No, I'm talking about out back towards.
Back towards where we
the
were.
forest and stuff.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, I figured not for you two.
I mean, I would be looking around in general, but I don't know how much I'd look back at the forest specifically.
I'd be focusing inside.
That makes sense. All right, so yeah, you guys just like the three of these, and then Valchar. Ting, ting, ting. What's something that you have that like could come out of your pocket that would like roll?
Let me check what I have.
Okay, so you fall and you hit, and your purse, your coin
man.
purse, and it kind of starts rolling down.
God damn it, Valchar!
And you hear a and you see the patrol that was come out of the other thing and start running
I go hide.
towards you, towards this group, and that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
Oh my
Thank
God.
fucking Jesus.
You need to salt those dice, man.
I
It was 20s and 1s. That was tonight. I think I rolled an even number of 20s and 1s.
That's not a good thing, though. I'd rather have a 12 for my 20s than a 12 for my 1s if I can help it.
please, if you guys are
Jeez.
watching this episode, like,
Thank
let
God no
us
one's
know in
donating
chat.
for 20s and 1s. Valchar would have
Like,
eaten all your money.
Yeah.
YouTube, let us know in the comments below. How would you have DM'd this
Holy
differently?
God.
Like, what would you guys have not made him roll as much? Would have been like
No, it was,
killed him off? I don't know.
the number of times I rolled, it was just the dice
Well,
didn't agree
but
tonight, or they really agreed.
Here's the thing, like, he had resources to keep himself from dying.
That's true.
So
You would have
I
died
mean,
twice
I'm-
if it weren't for Featherfall.
I'm burning spells to keep myself alive, so
Which is, I mean, that's the resource economy of
Yeah.
5e, you know?
And he's got it, so I mean.
I don't have much more, but
Yeah.
Ooh,
so how much money
Boy.
do I lose?
I mean, you can go pick it up. It's more of the thing that
The
it's like
noise.
falling out
Yeah.
the noise,
Okay.
and it's just attracting the attention. That's really
Put that
what,
back.
what that
What did I
was.
roll?
God, that
18.
went poorly.
Okay.
So,
Oh, well,
so-
for me, I thought my dice rolls were above average.
Yeah, you were rolling pretty well.
Wow.
Are we gonna raid anybody?
Yeah, we're gonna rate somebody. But YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next week. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We really need those subscriptions so we can get. As soon as we can get advertisements, then we can actually get promoted, and it's like just like a whole snowball thing. So sub to us on there.
Even
Get
if
a-
you're watching now,
get a-
check out
get a-
our YouTube.
get a
It
better
really
mic.
does help. Even
Right.
just clicking on the video.
All right, thank you guys. See ya.